Hey folks, it's the Plague. What is going on? This is the official Week 14 pregame. It's Eagles versus Rams on Sunday, and I've got a few things to say. First and foremost, the game itself. It's going to be a tough game. It's going to be a tough matchup. It's going to be two good teams going head-to-head, and only one's going to come out on top. And the Rams have a better record than we've got. They're what? I don't know what their record is, but it's way better than ours. And frankly, I'm not sure. I don't know. Hopefully we can win, but I don't know. This is going to be a fucking tough game. Secondly, Carson Wentz, he's out with a fucking back injury, all right? He's got a broken vertebra. He's got a broken vertebra that he's playing through. And a lot of people are saying, oh, Carson Wentz can't stay healthy. Carson Wentz can't make it through a season. Look, some of you guys lost to a man with a broken fucking spine. I don't know about you, but that's worthy of at least a couple of fucking laughs. Carson Wentz is Iron Man. I don't give a fuck. That guy could play through fucking decapitation if he had to. That guy could play if his fucking head were missing. I don't care. Alright? So, what probably happened was Carson Wentz probably sat down with his fucking doctor and the doc said, hey, Carson, I don't want you playing football anymore this year. You got a bad back. You got a broken vertebra. I want you to take it easy, all right? I want you to take it easy and rest up. Get patched up. You'll play again next year. I mean, it's not a career-ending injury, but it is a season-ender, so lay off the fucking football. And, of course, doctor's orders, so Carson Wentz, he's done for the year. But that's okay, because now we've got Nick Foles leading the men, and Nick Foles, while not as good as Carson Wentz, is a very close second to this guy. Nick Foles, the Super Bowl MVP quarterback, won us the Super Bowl last year against the Patriots. That guy. He's going to be leading the boys down the field. And hopefully, we can manage to beat the Rams with him at the helm. We haven't been able to score in the first half or the first quarter. Basically, we haven't been able to do that much this year. And I don't think it's a Nick Foles problem. I don't think it's a Carson Wentz problem. I don't think it's an offensive line problem. I think this is a Mike Groh problem. Now, for those of you that don't know, Mike Groh, this man is our offensive coordinator since Frank Reich left for the Colts. We didn't have this problem when Frank Reich was the OC. We didn't have this issue. All right? Now, I know what you're saying. Mike Groh, it's his first year. This man came into this Philadelphia Eagles organization just before just after the fucking Super Bowl, and, during the offseason. Give him a chance. It's his first year with the Birds. He's still trying to find his stride. Okay, tell you what I'm going to do. Since it's Mike Groh's first year, I'm willing to give this guy a shot, all right? If this guy can get us to an 8-8 season or a 9-7 season, fine, I'll give him another go-around and see if he can do a little better next year. But if he gets us to a 7-9 season or a fucking worst-case scenario, the lowest we can go is 6-10. The lowest we can go right now is 6-10. If he gets us to if he doesn't manage to get us to an even or a winning season, then I'm gonna maybe say that it might be time for him to go. that we might need to find, that it might be time for Grow to go, and we might need to find another offensive coordinator. That's my attitude about Mike Groh. I'm willing to give this guy a shot, but if he doesn't deliver, I'm sorry, but he's going to have to leave. And hopefully that's what the Eagles bigwigs, that's what Richard Lurie and Doug Peterson are thinking. Because obviously, it's not a Doug Peterson problem either. Doug Peterson was our head coach after that idiot Chip Kelly got fired. Doug Peterson stepped in and took over as head coach. And he's been leading the Eagles to some pretty impressive fucking shit. So this isn't a... I don't blame Doug. I blame Mike Groh. But you know my attitude about Mike Groh already, so moving right along. I've been hearing a lot of bitching and moaning from fellow Eagles fans. Here is the fucking meat of the video. This is a bit of a different pregame. Because yes, I talk about the game and what it might entail. But, you know, the game's not the meat of the video. This is. But before I get to the real nitty-gritty, I want to say we got 2 new men on the Eagles squad. We got Boston Scott, and we got somebody named Deshaun. I don't know what his last name is, but his first name is Deshaun. Bit tricky to pronounce. But we got 2 new men, and if we can use them, and if we can use Golden Tate more, which is what we should be doing, Mike, then maybe we might be able to win against the Rams. Because I saw some serious fucking heart from the defense last week. If our defense can play like that against the Rams, then we have a shot. But I've been hearing a lot. Now we can get to what I was going to get to. I've been hearing a lot of fucking complaints from fellow Eagles fans recently. I've been hearing a lot of complaints. I've been hearing a lot of complaints about the Eagles and about our chances against the Rams and how we don't have a shot and this and that. Look, I will stand by my birds no matter what the fuck happens because I'm a real fan, all right? I will stand by my Eagles through the good times and the fucking bad times. And this isn't a particularly good spot we're in now. But notice, I haven't hopped teams. I'm not gonna fucking hop teams. Let me tell you something, Mr. Man. If you're a real Eagles fan, you won't root against us during the games. I know you're sad that we haven't been doing so well. You're sad, you're disappointed, your fucking heart's broken. I get it. But that's no excuse to say stupid shit like,
man, I really hope we lose this game this week, because I want to get when we go to the draft, I want to get that running back from such and such a school. I really want to get the so and so guy. I really want.
Look, let me tell you something. I realize we can't do well every year. We can't win every year. We can't win the Super Bowl every year. I'd like to have a good season every year. I'd like to win the Super Bowl every year. But unless you're God, that's unrealistic. It's not a realistic goal to win the Super Bowl every year. Much as I want it, that's not what I'm going to get. How about that's just living life? How about that's just living life? Sorry, folks. A bit of a cough. But what I do want is I want to win every goddamn game possible. I want to win every game possible, okay? I want to win. I love winning. A lot of you people don't. A lot of you people are saying,
I really hope we tank. Let's tank.
Tank! Tank! Tanking's for losers! Tanking's for losers! And I don't know about you, but I'm not a losing kind of man. I'm not a tanking kind of man. I'm a fucking winner. I'm fucking alpha. And I want my fucking team to be as alpha and as fucking dominant as we can possibly be. Because I don't play for the draft. I play for the Lombardi! My goal isn't to get to the damn draft. Screw the draft! I want to get to the damn Super Bowl! I want to win the whole goddamn thing! God! And if you root against, now, it's not that you root against the Eagles. If you're a Redskins fan, it's not that you root against the Eagles. If you're a Redskins fan or a Patriots fan or a Cowboys fan, or you're a fan of some other team, hey, you know what? God love you. But if you're an Eagles fan, supposedly, and you root against the Eagles, then if you hope the Eagles lose as an Eagles... If you hope the Eagles lose as an Eagles fan, you're a fucking loser yourself. And I don't know about you, but I ain't a fucking loser. My crew isn't a bunch of fucking losers. The Eagles aren't a bunch of fucking losers. I want to be a winning organization, and I want to build a winning dynasty and a winning mentality. That's what I want from my team. I don't give a fuck about April. I don't give a fuck about tanking. Tank, that word, unless you're talking about a piece of fucking military hardware or a big container used to hold something, is not in my fucking vocabulary. Or a type of shirt, because you got tank tops as well. The word tank, as it pertains to losing games, that is not a part of my vocabulary. And if you're an Eagles fan, and you root for the team through good times and bad, and you say what you need to say, saying what you need to say, and doing what you need to do to root for the birds, and to root for your team, and to stick with them through thick and thin, to be married to this fucking team, doing what you gotta do, and saying what you gotta say, makes you a man or a woman. I don't care. There are girls who are into football, believe it or not. It makes you a man or a woman, or insert gender here. I don't give a shit. You hoping we lose, you hoping we tank, it's okay to look forward to the draft. I'm not saying don't look forward to the draft. I'm just saying rooting against the Eagles, if you're an Eagles fan, makes you a fucking coward. And if you hop teams, then obviously that speaks volumes about your complete lack of fucking character. I'm fucking sorry. I'm just a guy who wants his fucking birds to win every game that it's humanly fucking possible to win, every year that it's humanly fucking possible to play. Yeah. We lost once again. But you know what? We got Nick Foles. We got a bunch of good people on this team. I just don't think our offensive line is being used to our full potential because of Mike Groh's rookie mistakes. But you know what? I want to win. I want to build a winning organization with a winning mentality. I want to build a winning organization with a winning mentality. I want to build a winning organization with a winning mentality and eventually a fucking Super Bowl dynasty with household names, because that is what my team deserves. And I'm sorry, but if Mike Groh can't deliver, then we'll simply get a new offensive coordinator that can bring the Eagles the victory they deserve. That's it. I got nothing else to say. Fly, Eagles, fly. Hopefully we can beat the Rams on Sunday. I don't know. Maybe. Even if we don't, our season is, our playoff hopes can be saved if the Cowboys lose to the, oh, Jesus Christ. The Cowboys have to lose to the Giants on the 30th. That's right. If the Cowboys lose to the Giants. Ideally, I'd like for both things to happen. Ideally, I'd like to win three in a row. Ideally, I'd like to win 3 in a row. We'll see. This is the Teutonic Plague signing off. I am gone. See you in the post game, which I'm sorry, but it's going to be a little late this week because I got family over. But that's going to happen, folks. You will see a post game after the game. It's going to be late, but it's going to be up. So like this video, subscribe to my channel. If you're an Eagles fan and you're singing my fucking tune, subscribe, for Christ's sake. I am gone.